What's up, lovers? Valentine's Day is coming up in a few days, and I've got a fun collab Valentine's Day treats video to show you guys today. I teamed up with fellow YouTube friend CICILY BOONE to bring you guys 6 different recipes that are super delicious and will be a great hit for any of your Valentine's Day festivities. For those of you who don't know CICILY, she is an 18-year-old student living in LA and attending the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. She's super sweet and creative and covers lots of topics like fashion, beauty, lifestyle, story times, life hacks, and different food recipes. So check out her video after we're done. I got one of my recipes on her video and one of her recipes on mine. So you'll get a nice essence of both when you watch them together. And for those of you just arriving from CICILY's channel, welcome to the MissEJLouie family. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy your stay. So on that note, let's get started. First recipe are these beautiful ombre heart Rice Krispie treats that you can serve by themselves or individually package them as gifts. Here are some of the things you'll need before we get started. First step is to grab a saucepan, heat it up to medium heat, and throw in half a tablespoon of butter. After the butter melts, I'm going to tint it to the color of my Rice Krispie treat that I'm looking for. So here I'm only using 3 or 4 drops of red dye to get a baby pink color. I'm going to mix it all up and then fold in 1 cup of mini marshmallows. Mix everything up until the heat melts the marshmallows into a nice ooey gooey paste. Once it's completely blended, throw in 1 cup of plain Rice Krispies and stir it all up until all the Krispies are completely coated with the marshmallow goop. Now transfer your mixture onto a piece of parchment paper and then butter up them hands so that you can mold the Krispies into the heart-shaped cookie cutter. Continue to press bits of your mixture into the mold so that you have no gaps and it creates a more sharp heart shape. Now you're going to make as many batches of colors that you like. If you want it plain, you're just going to add no dye like I'm doing right here. Or if you want a more intense red, I recommend anywhere between 10 to 15 drops of red dye to get a nice, intense, vivid red color. And after you're done creating as many shades of pink to red that you like, you're going to go ahead and grab your Rice Krispies and serve them just like this. Or you can spear them with cookie sticks and create individual Rice Krispie Pops. And lastly, if you want to get fancy with decorations, you can mix 1.5 cups of powdered sugar with 2 tablespoons of milk and make a super simple icing drizzle. Just stir these 2 ingredients until they become a glue and drizzle it all over your Rice Krispie Pops. And if you need a little extra glitz, you can always add a dash of sprinkles. Now if you want to give these as gifts, I highly recommend these Wilton individual favor bags. You can wrap each Rice Krispie up and tie it off with a little ribbon so that it looks like a perfect gift. This is an easy, affordable, and delicious classic treat for your coworkers or your classmates.
Hey guys, my name is CICILY, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Shirley temple. If you'd like to see the rest of my recipes and subscribe, the link is down below. So the first thing that you will need are some lemons. You will also need 7-Up and grenadine, all of which you can find at your local grocery store. So the first thing that I did was cut up my lemon in these really cute little rounds, and then I just put them in mason jars. I love using mason jars for DIYs. I think it's so cute. And then I took Diet 7-Up, but you can take whatever soda of your choice that's just more like Sprite or 7-Up or Sierra Mist, anything like that, diet or regular, depending on your preference. So I'm just putting that in the mason jars, but not quite filling it up to the top because now we are adding our grenadine, which many times grenadine can be found in the alcohol kind of mixed drink section. There is no alcohol in this. Obviously, I wouldn't show you that, but just a heads up if you can't find it in your store. And then I just took these really cute straws from Target's Valentine section and added a little lasting touch.
And my last treat of the day are these strawberry cake batter white chocolate chip cookies. Super decadent and good. And just a cute twist on a traditional chocolate chip cookie. Here are some of the things you'll need before we get started. First step, grab a large mixing bowl and dump in your strawberry cake batter mix. Add a teaspoon of baking powder and stir until blended. Set this aside and grab a separate bowl. In this bowl, we're going to do all of our wet ingredients. You're going to have 2 eggs, a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whisk all of the wet ingredients together until they're fully blended. And now we're gonna add the two together. Take your wet ingredients and add it slowly into your dry ingredients. And you can either whisk or stir with a spatula until all the ingredients combine and create a cookie dough consistency like this. Then you're gonna sprinkle in your desired amount of chocolate chips and mix it up so that you have an even amount throughout the entire dough. Now you're going to take your cookie sheet. I'm using a baking mat today just so that they cook more evenly. Using a tablespoon scoop, I like to scoop out 2 tablespoons worth of dough and mold it together to form a ball. This is going to be 1 cookie. And I just repeat this step until I get through all the dough. I was able to make 13 cookies. Then you're going to bake these guys for about 10 minutes at 350. Just make sure they stay pink and they don't turn brown. Now when they come out, they might be a little poofy and raised. I like to wait 3 minutes and then take a spatula and tap down on the tops to get all the air bubbles out so they look more of like a legit cookie shape. Then you're going to transfer those puppets to a cooling rack and wait until they solidify and become ready to eat. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is such an awesome recipe for those of you that love cake batter and like a more denser cookie. It's super simple, it's different, and you got a great strawberry flavor too. Alright, so those are 3 out of the 6 recipes. I hope you guys are feeling hungry. Please make sure to head over to CICILY's channel right here to watch our other 3 recipes that we created. Hope you guys have some fun Valentine's Day plans coming up. I've got to be honest, Jeremy and I are like so low-key. We're just like, let's just sit at home and watch a movie. Like, that's like paradise for us. We like to just stay home and cook, so I'll definitely be making one of these for dessert. If you guys are still struggling on figuring out what to wear for Valentine's Day, please be sure to click my Valentine's Day outfit video right here. I've got 12 different looks for you guys to get inspiration from. Thank you guys for being my special Valentines this year. I love you guys to death, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye! Mwah, mwah, mwah.